Hi guys, how are you? I'll just give Facebook, oh they seem to be up too, so I was having a look, sunshine coming through. Anyone in America, I'm really sorry, but we've just hit summer and it's going to be much better. I'm looking forward to a bit of sunshine, although I walked my dogs last week and I pulled my calf muscle, so I'm not able to walk this week. It's more carding. So this card I was actually going to show last night, and then one of my group that I hang out with a bit decided they'd do a quick dinner last night for my birthday, another girl's birthday we'd missed, and so I swapped it over and I did a very, very fast cut. I was done in 25 minutes. This is the one I did last night. Look, it's got a little flap on the corner. You pick it up and it's got a little open there, and then it stands like that. Isn't that cute? And really fast, guys, so if you haven't seen it, jump on and have a look. Last night, so because I did that one, I then did one in the other DSP I had. Isn't it nice that you know you can use everything you've got up, because that's just DSP and a bit of bling. Because I'm a demonstrator, so you buy the whole thing and then you get stuck with a whole lot more paper. You can't make enough cards to use it. And when I saw this, the actual card design, not the paper design, that's mine, by Karen Titus, I thought I'm going to do that. So that was yesterday's card, nice and fast. It got me out and I had a drink with my friends and a little Dutch pancake with them. So today's card is the hard one, which I normally do Tuesdays, and today I'm going to surprise you, but I've got to surprise you well because it's not really hard. So I had my birthday last month, and my one-up at Stampin' Up, you join and you join with someone. So the joining offer finishes really soon. So if anyone wants to join, come on in, because you're with me. I'm your one-up. And we do cards. So she sent me, have a lovely birthday. And I thought, oh, that's really nice. I'm going to try that. So that's Nancy. And she's got a site called Nancy Nifty Notes on Facebook. And so she sent me that for happy birthday. And I thought, I'm going to use that card cutting and make it mine. And that is what Stampin' Up's all about. Find a card you like, name the person who's made a card first. I mean, that's not her design and cutting out, it's everybody else's, but it came from her. And it look at that, isn't it? And it stands like that. And it's a lovely one with the Christmas beer and everything. Look at the little doggy bringing the postage. And so I am going to do it. Now, because I was doing it last night, I did stamp out some of my animals and colour them in, because I thought I was doing it last night and I didn't want it to be too long, and then I realised it was going to be way too long. I don't think it is. So thank you for joining me, and please share my YouTube with people, or my Nettie's card making, and let's get on with this card. And remind me at the end, if I haven't added the bling, to put it in, because honestly sometimes I get to the end of my card and I'm so excited I forget. So I don't seem to be coming up on Facebook yet. It will come soon. What are we doing? Okay, yes, I am live on Facebook. I was just going like that to see. No, look at my nails. I went and had them done yesterday. I've always used Sistico, but I haven't been really good at it. So see here, I've got a little sparkle on that finger, a little glitter. Is that gorgeous? Actually, see, goes with that glitter in the dimensionals. That's I think it's Balmy Blue. Anyway, so I'm matchy. Let's get on with this card. So first, I have my card cut out, and I've done everything for you, so haha, this might not be too long in the end. So if you're joining late or joining early, you won't be held up. Okay, we do have some stamping, because on the back I've put a little greeting here. Isn't it cute? Got his little presents. I love the gold on top of the distressed paper. That is so cute. So I've already done the greeting, and I've stamped out and coloured these in ready. Oh, we've got some little presents over here. So this will be fast, but it wouldn't have been as fast as last night. Why do I have that out? No, I don't need it. Must have slipped in there by mistake. Alright. And I don't know why I've got that there. A few extra bits and bobs. Alright, so when you do your measurements, make sure you cut them and put them aside for the front and the back. In the instructions, it says to cut out your first and third mat, and that's this one. So 1, 2, 3. So you cut up 1 and 2, and they make the same one. So our card is where are we? 8 1/4 by 5 1/2, scored. I've got yurn instead of turn. Scored at 1 and 15 sixteenths. Now that's really weird, isn't it? So that is, I'm just looking, 15/16 is 1 mark before the end of the inch. Okay, so there's your 5 1/2. We're going to 5 1/2, but it's 1 mark before the end of the inch mark. So it's like there if it's 15th. That little tiny one there. Okay, 1 mark. So score here and here, then turn the card around and score here and here, and that way you'll get the correct marks. Okay, now Nancy does her cards at nearly 6 inches. I do 5 1/2, which is what I was showing in the beginning. So alright, so we've got gold. Now if you wanted to be economical, you can cut the inside out of your gold, and last night I did that. And because we're filling it up, you're not going to use it, so I'll show you how to do it. And that way you keep your gold to do sayings and greetings. So the best way I found was line it up at at a 15, drop it down on the measure here, there's a mark here that's the 1/4 inch, so do the 1/4, and then down to the 5. Right, down to the 5. Now turn it around and do the same. Get it up at that 1/4, and then make sure that's a 1/4 there, so it's only a small cut. But you'll love it later because you get to use all your, now just make sure that's up on there, and again down to the 5, and along here. Now this sheet of gold, there's a few in the page, but see, that gives you enough to do a greeting on it or something for later, and that's not hard, is it? Easy to cut it back. I'll do it with the other big one. The little ones I'll keep because they're not little enough, big enough to give you anything out of it. So we'll just do it again, okay? Put your marker up on the 1/4, down to the 1/4 to 5, up on the 1/4 here. It's a 2 and a bit, so we're going to do it just there. Alright, and on the 1/4 there. I want it on the 1/4 because I need the glue to stick around it, so you'll find that that's easier. And on there. Alright, and that's another one out. Okay, again, nothing. But these are the two. By the time I tried to do that, because they're a bit smaller, it wouldn't leave you with anything worth. So don't do that. But with getting these ones, it means that when you do a card, you can you know, use them by putting them on the back and things like that. So don't waste. All right. So our first ones, these are the big ones, right, that are going to go on here. So what I'm doing with them, I can't put the white one on yet because I haven't stamped it. So that's going to go on there. So I won't put that on till I've stamped. And I've cut that a little too long. What have I done there? Okay, let me measure that. The white is 5 1/4, but it can't be because the gold is 5 1/4. So we're going to make that 3 short of the 5, and that will go, if I can get my fingers over it, and that is going to go on the back. Okay, so there's enough there to get it all in. Alright, that's on this one. So, okay, and we've got to stamp that one, so we can put this onto the back. So all the measurements are in my start of my show. You see the minute you come on, it's got all the ingredient and measurements for you. If you don't want to look at that, you can quickly take a snapshot of that if you don't, so you can read it more and then you can print it out. Okay? But it's all written there, so that one's going there. The smaller one's on the side. They all line up and are even. Move that over a little bit. Oh, I've got 2 whites. Oh, it must be doing well today. What have I got here? 1, 2, 1. Where's my other gold one gone? Alright. There it is there. Upside down. Oh, I blurred a bit there. Let me let it get back to normal. That's back to normal. Got to remember not to move fast. Why is that not as big as... Oh, have I stamped the wrong one there? Well, because that is going to be covered in, you see, I'm going to just adjust because that is going to be covered. Right. I always say adjust, but you're going to see why I'm not worried about that, because I'm just going to check that one there, and we are a little bit there, is because that is going to be, it's still not right. Oh my goodness, I've got to get my cutting skills better. Right, now we try again. And down a bit. And that's because your measurements are correct. I've just must have cut that a bit short. Isn't it nice when you see someone make a mistake and you know that you can make a mistake and fix it? But this is one mistake I'm not worried about, because in a minute you'll see why. So that's the big one, or is they the little ones? Let's have a look. No. Right, let me just double check that. that is 1 3/4. Let me just double check those. 1 3/4. 1 3/4. Yeah. Why does that not feel? Ah, it's not that one. The Distressed is, where are we? Gold, white, Distressed, 1.5 by 5. I knew that looked wrong. I knew that looked wrong. So funny when you do a card and you do, what have I done there? It's correct on the words, but it's just missing a bit on here. Just to put that there for a sec, because I might need it on the other one. Nah, we're cooking with gas. Alright. And see why I said I wasn't worried? That fits straight over there, and it's not a problem. Yeah. And if I'm correct, then I have to take that one back as well. I do. Oh. I didn't need the third one. Oh, I've been overcutting and overcutting. Now, I'm going to put this one on. And then we're going to put the white over the top of it. Okay. Sorry, I'm just checking my netties. Okay. Right. Say hello, guys. I'm waiting. Did you see my little boo-boo there? Okay, so now we'll just have to do this stamping. Ah, this is why I've got this, because I am cutting out one of the die cuts from, where did I put it? Branching out. Okay. Alright, so we're going to cut out from branching out dies. So I was right to have that last one there, wasn't I? Oh, come on, out you come. Alright. Oh, I had that left that. That's nice to use. I can use that later. So I want the 1, 2, 3, which is, yep, that one. So we're just going to cut that out of the white cardstock. So I did have it correct. And I can use my mini. I don't think I can get it in that way. If I can get it there. Right, so that card's going to be a little bit too long. It will fit there, but my card's cut out. I'm just going to cut that back and fit it in my mini. So you wouldn't be able to use the rest of the branching out in your mini. The ones under 3 and down you can. Right. Ooh, shake, shake, shake. Oh, hello, Letta. Oh, it's nice to see you again today. Yeah, I always do a Wednesday. This is the card I meant to do yesterday, but because I had to go out, I sort of rushed myself a little bit, and I thought I wouldn't get it done because it's going to take a bit longer. It's the new Jolly, what's it called? Jolly Delivery, and this is from the Branching Out dies, which I just put over there. Alright, so, oh, I've got a little bling there. Wonder where that came from, off my card before. I'll just put that in there, because we're actually going to use these dies again today. I hope you make that card last night, Alita. Alright, so we've got this. I can't, we did need that other piece. Gosh, I need this. So, I need that. Oh, hold on. Alright. Yep. Okay, so now we just put that last one on because we did need it. Now, that one might need a couple of stamps for a minute, blocks on it, because it's gold and gold slides. So while we're waiting for that, let's put some of our little people on. So we've got our bear. Now the bear, I've got his bum going over the corner, so only glue him from the present over, and just leave that last leg. So from the present down that way. Yeah, so halfway. So from where the ribbon, you'll see that on the back. And we're just going to do his legs there. And that's it. We're going to leave his bum because it's hanging over. Alright. So, and I'm just going to line him up there. So I know I've got him right in the right place. Make sure I've got no glue showing. I do have a little bit of glue. I'll get my trusty. And I've got that in the right spot. Excellent. Good vision, isn't it? Alright, now next, just giving that a minute to sit the glue. Next we've got our letterbox. And up in the top, a couple of little prezzies, envelopes. Oh, that envelope's down here. Got to get your colouring right, don't you, so it's totally the same. What time is it there now, Lita? It's night time, isn't it? Okay, and there I have done Merry Christmas and Happy Wishes, and we're not doing it just over the end there because that's going to stick out from the R. Okay, just make sure you haven't got any glue showing, which I have got a little bit of glue showing, but again it won't be seen, so I'll just wipe that off. I don't even need to do the other little cleaner to it. Oh, where's my picking tool? I can't get my nails under. Alright. I should say good morning to you, Alita, because it's morning and it's night, so it's not. I don't know. I can't remember what night is. Oh, we got our little doggy. Look. So I've used the colours I've used are the SU800, SU700, so they're more the colour for people colours, which I like using, and SU600. Then I've got Pecan Pie Light, so the dog was in these two with a bit of this one, which gave him a little shadow there. And then I've used Cherry Cobbler and Light Balmy Blue and Pool Party. So I didn't write these all on the list because the list is so long and I thought you'll get bored reading everything. I'm sure you can look at the card and see. Now I think I put Doggy up on dimensionals. Alright. Just so he stands in front of the letterbox a little bit and gives it a bit of dimension. Don't you like that? Dimensionals, not a dimension. So the joining up finishes really soon. I think it's the end of this month. You can see I'm really interested. I look at it all. I go, if you want to join up, you join up. If you don't, you don't. I'm not worried. If you want to join up, you can just... I'm going to put that little loggy standing on the label so he can post his mail. Alright, back to here. So this is it's not a lot. You're stamping your stamps here. So you stamp that one. I'm going to do him in a minute. Alright, now I have a little scrap of the gold showing there. That's it. So all of that is on. I know where that gold thing came from. It's come off because there's only 1, 2, and that one that fell on the ground is from there. Oh, let's move it over. I knew. Oh well, it's staying there now. Okay, so I'll put one up here. Where's it gone? One down here. And we're going to put a little one, a medium size one, over here. So we still got our triangle. And we're going to just glue down the middle. Okay? So we want to glue just in there. So I put my fingers there and know that's my line. And about two little squares here and 2 there, right in the middle of those 2. So there you go. Now is that straight? Yep. You've got a second because it's on the gold. So we'll just put that aside to set, and we'll get on with our envelope and our inside piece. Okay. Whoop. Move those out of the road. Oh, you do get a bit messy on your desk, you know. There's my blue top. So I haven't got a lot on. Oh, I did use a little bit of Wink Stella on his jacket. I thought I did there. I'll just add it there just in case I didn't. I think that was all. And I thought I did some on the present. Maybe it didn't come up. I'm going to though. Let's give that a bit of an extra rub. It might be drying out a bit. Got to have just a little bit of wink in there. Pretty lovely. Off to deliver. There you go. Got to get my fix. Right. Now, let's stamp this. So I've used the little badger boy. Where is he? Here he is. And what else did I use? I'll turn that one over. So I've used the badger and a couple of the little presents. My little presents. My badger. And I used the little baby present here. Tiny, tiny one. I might swap that to there. Okay. So I have just stamped in black, and I will use my colouring in my memento, and I'll use my blends to fill it in. Alright, so the little prezzy is down here. Don't forget to use your mat, because these ones need something to sink into when you stamp. They're not like the... I'll just leave that there and fix it up. Alright, our badger. Now, we don't have a badger on there. We do have a doggy, so we do have to open this up and get the dog. If you look at my other one, which I'll link onto here, I did the dogs reversed, and that was a very popular card actually. So this doggy's just going to go onto a bit of scrap. I always have lots of scraps, you know that. I use them wisely. We've got that one, the doggy, and no, I don't need to do that. What a goose am I. I'm putting the dog straight on there. So, doggy down there, and I did the mailbox. It's a cute mailbox. We've got mailboxes like that. A mailbox on the end of the letter. Because it's stamped, it won't hurt going through the mailbox. I don't know that I've heard of anyone thinking it's wrong. I don't know. Now with the presents, I'm only stamping out the two at the end. So I'm just going to sneak that over and just get that. And there's their presents. So you don't have to use all four, you don't have to cut your stamps, it's just lay it over. You can mask it by putting a piece of paper under it. So you know where I did the stamp, I'll show you again. So say I wanted to, I'll get another little scrap. I wanted to put the dog there, and I don't want to get those other ones that I've already stamped. So what I would do is just do this. And then there's no, that's if you're good at, if you're not finding it, you're scared of getting it caught in the middle and you have to mask it, okay? Always try it on a piece of scrap first, and then you don't waste it. Alright, let's have a look. My lid for that. Oh, thanks Alita, you're so kind all the time. Now, let's just do a little bit of colouring. Now the showed colours I'm using, I'm going to bring them back out again. So with our badger, a little bit of brown. Some of my blends are getting a little bit messed up. I'm going to go to the thin end because he's not a big badger. Looks more like a dog to me. Oh, I think that's a scarf he's got. I didn't realise there was a scarf on his... I thought it was just his paw. You only see one scarf. There you go, you learn something every day. He's actually got the thing, and the thing's it's got a scarf. So I just draw a little bit of dark around, give it a little bit, and then I'll go over and give it a bit darker, and then come back. Okay? So, and then I'm going to, I put a lighter one in. Now that, yes, is definitely sort of more of a face, but that's okay because I like it. And I can do what I like. So, Alright. Now, I'm just going to go back and shade a bit more with the darker. Okay. See? So doesn't he look cute? Oh, look. I'm picking up these bling everywhere. I must have had a real big day yesterday with them all. I think I just put that on top of another one. There you go. Obviously be careful with those. Alright, now we've got the Cherry Cobbler. Oh no, we didn't. We used Pool Party. And obviously that's his scarf. I didn't see that. We've used this lighter one. In here. And my Cherry Cobbler, oh, wrong end. Cherry Cobbler. That's so cute, isn't it? Oh, isn't it like colouring in? Don't you like a bit of colouring in? Oh, no eyes. Kisses to you. Have a good sleep. Now, yeah, I've done his little card in this. It must be very late in Holland for a litre. And my other one is in this light one. Alright, now in our letterbox we're going to do inside there. Oh, not very good with my colouring, am I? A bit wobbly there. I don't want to do it in really dark red. I'm going to do the red, dark red on the outside. I have to have a red box, but it's got to be. Oh, there you go. So this is one of the, I think, specials on the, when you go to my site, AnnetteFalconer.stampinup.net, you can find all the ingredients to buy these. You don't have to. I'm not telling you you have to go and do it immediately, because you don't. It's up to you what you want to do. But if you do, just go on and leave me your name and I'll send you a thank you card, or I can send you some kits to make up if you'd like that, which I'm quite happy to do. Well, if you shop with me, of course I'm happy to do that. And I'll give him a little stripies on his jumper. Keep him warm for winter. Nearly finished, guys. Okay, and he's got a little blue parcel, a little blue card envelope to deliver, Christmas card. And this makes it faster. I know I've just done a little bit of drawing and it might take up a little bit of your time, but because I've pre-cut and done a lot of stuff for you, this card is much faster. You don't have to. But if you come on and watch, I have to go now and look back and thought more in the Netherlands. Ah. Bye. Bye. Nice to see you again, Alita. So nice. Sleep well. Isn't that just stunning? Look at that. And so that's our card. And it folds like that and goes into your envelope like that. Isn't that amazing? It just fits in there like that. And off you go to some lovely child or friend. I think they'd like that. I love it. My friends keep their cards on the bidials, but my friends keep their cards for quite a while, so I'm quite chuffed with that. And they've started giving them to my class give them to their friends, and they're all like, they all look forward to their cards, so they're passing on that tradition of, here we go again, more cards. So I'm just going to cut these out, and when you overstamp, if you're trying out, just cut them and put them into the pack so you've got them if you need to cut out next time. And you're one ahead. Oh, look, I forgot one there, my little present. Always make sure, smart tip, that all your stamps are in before you put it away, because when you go back to get them, you'll be really annoyed if you're missing a few, and that's happened to me. So I tell you from experience. All right, we will see you next Tuesday night. Have a great week. Thanks for joining me. You're so good. Bye.